seatbelt.
Hello. Thank you. Hola.
Maletera, Nick.
Nick. Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Ciao. Nice to meet you.
Hello guys, and welcome to Peru. We're in Lima, the capital city right now. The guy holding the camera, I'll introduce him to you soon. You probably know him if you've been watching the videos for a while. But before that, we've got a pretty cool experience lined up today. We're going to be going to kind of the favela, the lower economic area of town, and we've got a local showing us around. They have a project where they teach the street kids Muay Thai, so that's like a really great way to have a look around the city to begin with, and then we'll go into the more kind of upmarket areas and give a kind of a view of the whole city. The clips that you just saw, that was a GoPro mounted to my chest coming all the way from Hungary, which took like a 30-hour journey altogether all the way here to Lima, and then the drone shots are just from the waterfront around here. Let's head into the city, let's see what we can come across. Not sure what to expect, but it should be an epic way to start this South America trip, so let's do it. Alright guys, so we have just arrived in the community. We've met up with our friend Jesus here. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Just a little bit of a backstory of the community here. The organization is called Alto Peru. And basically what they do is, it started about 20 years ago, and they started taking kids that had like drug problems and crime problems and teaching them how to surf and teaching them how to do Muay Thai and helping them through their hard times. They've actually raised some national surf champions here. Isis taught one of the national surf champions of Peru how to surf, which is so cool. They also compete in places like California. So yeah, we'll learn more about it as we go. We're gonna go further up into the community now. So beautiful city so far, Lima, you know, so colorful and full of life. But anyway, let's have a look. Alright guys, so we've just walked up the hill a little bit, and you can see from those last shots some of those surfboards, and also here we have the project, and these are all the houses here in the background that you just saw. Isis, what's the population? How many people live here?
3,000 people.
3,000?
Yeah.
And are we going to go for a walk up through here, or? Okay, cool. Alright guys, so we've just come to this little corner. We've come up into the kind of favela area, and just the corner behind me about 5 months ago, a guy was killed with a gun over drug territory. So there's a lot of drug dealing that goes on here. It's slowly being eradicated because of the project, thankfully. Mainly cocaine and marijuana that is dealt here, and sometimes they have territory wars. So I think we're going to continue walking through the favelas now, up the hill, and see what else we come across. Going to be a bit of positive and a bit of heavy things today, I think. But, yeah, just take it as it comes. Alright guys, just come up a bit further, and we're just going to go and see this guy who's making boats from scratch. So like this, Isis was just telling us that they've had a huge influx of Venezuelans since, you know, the recent crisis in Venezuela with inflation and things like that. So it's like 300 Venezuelan people living here, which is like 10% of the population, which is interesting to see these different things in the world coming together like this. So yeah, here's the boat builders here, and it's a family business that have been doing this for generations and generations. It's a real, hello, hola. It's a real work of art. So these big boats here, they sell for 1,000 sol, and that's what the fishermen use. And then these little ones sell for 1,000? Right. Alright guys, so we have just come up to see these epic views that you just saw. Came up from the back of the favelas there, and what insane views, you know. There's a bay on that side where you can surf, and then you can look over the main bay of this part of Lima, and you can look and see the whole skyline following the coast. If you're wondering how we got this opportunity, a friend of mine that couch surfed with me when I was living in New Zealand, a German girl, she's teaching English here now, and she knows one of the guys who started the project, so she sorted it out so we could get a tour. An amazing opportunity here. Peru is off to a really good start already. Alright guys, so we are now in the kind of upmarket area of Lima. We got back from the favelas there and hung out with the guys there for a while. Jesus was our main guide there, and that was such a cool experience. So cool to have that contact, because without him there's no way we could have gone there. He told us that if we were by ourselves then it would have been way too dangerous, so we're very lucky to have experienced that. Amazing things they're doing. They're really turning around that neighborhood for the better. I'll leave some information below and you can read more about the project if you would like to. Now we're just going to take a stroll around and I'll show you a few areas around here, because I think it would be cool to show you, as soon as I showed you that side, then to show you the side of Lima as well. So let's see what we can find.
A little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. H6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the. On record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost.
Okay guys, we are back in our Airbnb apartment now. What a day. So lucky to have that opportunity to go and see that side of Lima here in Peru. Otherwise, there's no way we would have been able to experience that like I was talking about before. So super nice. And they gave us like stickers of the project, and we went down and sat on the wall and looked over the water and talked for a bit before we went into the city and explored the city there. The city, super beautiful as you can see. I didn't show heaps of it off. I just wanted to show a few things that I thought that were like super beautiful, so you could see, you know, the main kind of like touristy area, and then obviously we started with the more rough area, and they're really changing that place. Like there was that crime there 5 months ago, and they say that that's like dropping day by day because of their project and things. So really cool to see them fighting against crime like that. They don't get any funding from the government or anything. It's kind of like a self-sustaining system. So to have figured that out in a situation like that, you know, kudos to those guys, because they've really achieved some profound things and helping people in need, and it's really beautiful what they're doing there. So a huge shout out to Alto Peru for like just making the world a better place. Tomorrow we're heading somewhere else, but just before I talk about that, I just want to take a moment out and talk about the sponsor of this video. Skillshare again is sponsoring the channel, and Skillshare has been sponsoring the channel for a long time now. They keep these travels going, so a huge shout out to them. I feel it's a great sponsor because they offer the viewers, you guys, so much. If you don't know what Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of online classes. Anything from video editing to like business, graphic design, just basically anything creative and beyond. Skillshare is a really great way to become a stronger version of yourself, essentially, is how I look at it. If you want to get into video editing or filming or vlogging, they have you covered. And today Skillshare and I have a special offer for you. 2 months free of their premium membership for the first 500 people who click the link in the description box below. Jump on that, guys. It's a great opportunity. A huge thanks to them again for sponsoring the channel. I just want to introduce you to who I'm going to be traveling with for the next little while here in South America. Alright guys, so this is Joe. You might remember him from my Egypt videos and from my first ever vlog. This guy's been here from the beginning. Tomorrow we are getting a plane to another part of Peru. Are you happy to be traveling, Joe?
Yeah, I'm happy to be traveling. It's been a while, so it's my second day now. I feel like home. We need more adventures.
Anyway guys, enough talking. We'll see what else Peru has to offer. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Good night.